Hey boys and girls, see another edition of the Angry Photographer here. This is part 2 of how to screw people out of great stuff on eBay. Looking for lenses. I made you a video last week or a few days ago, whatever the hell it was. Fuck, I can't remember. About finding lenses cheap on eBay. You don't go typing in eBay for Nikkor or Nikkor 2448, whatever the fuck it is you're looking for. Obviously looking for a specific lens, you need to look for it that way. Great way to find just killer deals on lenses is what I call it is the dead coot sale. What do I mean by the dead old coot sale? Typically what happens is grandpa or grandpa died, or somebody found some shit in their basement from some dead relative, and they go, "Oh, fuck, look at that old fucking film camera. That thing's a piece of shit." Well, let's not throw it away, honey. Let's see if we can get 20 or 30 bucks for that piece of shit on eBay. Oh, okay. So what they do is they list it, you know, grandpa's dead, or somebody's kicked the bucket too, typically. And they list the shit on eBay. So what you do is you type in Nikon camera. Okay? Are you fucking listening to me? Don't type in lens anything. Type in Nikon camera. I showed you this in an earlier video. Then you go over to the left side of eBay screen where it gives you a further subdivision of what to look for. Click on film cameras. Okay? So Nikon camera. Then further specificity, click under film camera to refine your search. Okay, then what will happen is just click buy it now. Forget the auction shit. I hate auctions. I just do everything buy it now, basically. Then click on newest listed, because typically you can pounce on shit that way in your spare time when you're scratching your ass in your thong underwear, watching TV, munching on Cheetos late at night. Find a great deal. I got all of this here for $22 with free shipping. Now, it's a Nikon 2000 body. Don't really give a shit, although it is in minty condition. Great thing you can actually do with these is you can actually stick them on your shelf in your living room and make great wall art. You know, they're wonderful, brilliant precision pieces of Japanese engineering. They're gorgeous. You can take a broken lens and stick them on there. And typically all they are useful for is, I used to have one of these decades ago and actually used it. Stick it on your shelf. Makes a nice decorator item. This one I've already taken it off. It actually had chrome-plated brass buckles. The brass buckles, I put it on another camera strap. The brass buckles, a pair of those, are actually worth $8. But what was on this camera was this. I wanted to buy another one of these. Typically these go for 40, 50 bucks. Sometimes, you know, 30. Typically 40, 50 bucks. I've actually made a video about this before. It's the Nikon E-Series 50mm 1.8, just a little dream boat made in the late 70s. So I got all of this shit for $22 with free shipping. Some of you people told me last week, you sent me, "Oh, you can't get stuff like that for that." Yeah, oh yeah? What, you think I was lying? There you go. This one's actually minty perfect. Check the aperture. No haze, no mold. Obviously everything is a gamble, but I can tell by looking at decent pictures. Anyway, I don't care about all this shit. I mean, I don't care if the buyer threw away all this shit. I got this lens for less than half of what I would normally have to pay to get it, and I got all the rest of this free shit, and especially the really well-made Japanese solid brass chrome-plated buckles, which I stuck on one of my Nikon straps, which I really don't need. But, you know, this is great. This 2000 camera is great to stick on the shelves. It's a great little decorator item, especially if you're a photographer. Something to look at. It's about all it's good for, obviously. It itself actually can fetch about 20 bucks, so I could actually resell it and basically get the lens for free. If I were to check it out, but I'm too lazy to check it out. I don't really give a damn. So I bought all this shit for 22 bucks shipped. I told you before a week ago in the other video, this is part 2, proving the fact I've done this 30, 40 times. I mean, if you want to give the lens away, resell it, or whatever the hell you want to do, I mean, I could resell this now for 50 bucks right now because it's in 99% condition. It's just minty. And when they're on a body like this and they're in a case like this is actually a nice case. Typically these will actually fetch $5 or $6. Not worth shipping, but anyway. Save yourself a shitload of money. I've done it dozens of times. So just remember, on eBay, type in Nikon camera, then specificity, narrow down your search, click on film camera. 80% of the camera bodies don't have a lens. Just scroll through them quickly. Sort by newest listed. You know, you see something you like, you know, 20, 30 bucks, narrow your search down to say between $20 and $40 or $20 and $50. You know, sometimes I've actually snagged a $300 or $400 lens for 20, 30 bucks. But this one came in today. I was just going to show you that what I told you last week in the video is not bullshit. I just did it again, as I've done many, many times. So I'm trying to save you money. If you like this video, you can send me a buck or two. You can tell me to go fuck myself, whatever makes you most happy. It would be nice. I use most of the funds for web hosting. And a few websites where I actually give stuff away to people. I'm actually not making money off of it. I just use it to pay for web hosting, and I use those sites to give stuff away to people. So let me know if you got any questions. And, you know, get it, got it good. Second half showing that the concept is correct. That I wasn't just blowing wind out of my ass. That you can save a tremendous amount of money and find a really good lens for really, really, really cheap. And the reason for it, why? It's like, why don't other people pounce on it? Because that's not what they're looking for. They'll type in Nikkor 24 to 80, Nikon lens, Nikon this. They're looking for lenses in all the wrong places. What you do is you look for dead people shit. And most of this is dead people shit. You know, shit someone found in the basement, whatever. They're like, well, it's a shitty old film camera, the lens is still attached, fuck it, you know, let's sell it all for 20, 30 bucks. If we get anything out of it, we'll be happy. And that's how you snag yourself an awesome deal on a great lens. Got it? It works. Thanks for watching.